Picture this. It's the 13th century, a time of knights, castles, and epic battles. The winds of change are sweeping across Mother Russia. The land is gripped by the cold clutches of foreign invasions, her borders threatened by the Teutonic Knights and Mongol hordes. Political instability adds to the turmoil, with power struggles and petty squabbles tearing at the fabric of the nation. Yet it is in these times of hardship that diamonds are often forged. And indeed, from the icy depths of northern Russia, a new hope arose. A man of noble blood, but more importantly of unyielding spirit and indomitable will. His name was Alexander Yaroslavich, also known as Alexander Nevsky. A prince by birth, but a warrior at heart. He emerged from the shadows, ready to take on the mantle of leadership. In the midst of this chaos, a figure emerged from the shadows. A man destined to become one of Russia's greatest military leaders, Alexander Nevsky. Born into royalty, Alexander Nevsky was no stranger to power and responsibility. From his earliest days, he was groomed for leadership, absorbing the intricate politics of the royal court. As a young prince, he was thrust into the turbulent world of medieval Rus, a realm under constant threat from formidable adversaries. His ascension to power was a test of fire and steel. He led his people against the Swedish and Teutonic invaders, demonstrating not only his strategic prowess, but also his courage. His successful military campaigns were a testament to his shrewdness and his unwavering dedication to the defense of his homeland. Yet his battles were not merely about victory or conquest. They were about defending a way of life, safeguarding the rights of his people, and preserving the integrity of his realm. His victories on the battlefield were legendary, but it was his honor code that truly set him apart. Honor codes are deeply rooted in the warrior traditions of the Middle Ages. As we delve deeper into the past, we find that these codes were greatly influenced by Christian chivalry and local customs. In the early Middle Ages, honor codes were seen as a moral compass, guiding warriors' actions in both war and peace. As centuries passed, these codes evolved, reflecting the changing times. In the 13th century, amidst the tumultuous political and social landscape of Russia, we witnessed the evolution of Alexander Nevsky's honor code. Born into a world where power often meant survival, Nevsky's code was not merely a set of rules, but a lifeline. Shaped by the Christian faith and the harsh realities of his time, Nevsky's code fused spiritual values with the pragmatism of a warrior. It was a unique blend of religious piety, respect for the enemy, and an unwavering commitment to his people. The code evolved with Nevsky, guiding him through his legendary battles and diplomatic endeavors. Under Nevsky, the honor code became more than a warrior's guide. It became a beacon for societal conduct, influencing the norms and values of 13th century Russia. It was a testament to Nevsky's character, reflecting his deep-seated beliefs in justice, integrity, and service to his people. Alexander Nevsky's honor code was not just a set of rules, but a way of life that guided his every action. Nevsky's honor code was built on principles of bravery, loyalty, and integrity. This wasn't just a set of ideals etched on paper, but a living, breathing code of conduct that Alexander Nevsky personified every day of his life. At the heart of Nevsky's honor code was an unwavering commitment to his people. As a leader, he was acutely aware of his role as a servant to his subjects. He took their welfare to heart, and his actions consistently reflected a deep-seated dedication to their well-being. Then there was his dedication to justice, a principle that was as much a part of Nevsky as the air he breathed. He was a firm believer in the rule of law, and he enforced it with an iron hand. Yet his sense of justice was not limited to mere legalities. He championed the cause of the oppressed and stood up against injustices that others shied away from. And finally, the cornerstone of Nevsky's honor code was courage. His bravery was not just in the face of physical danger, but also in standing up for what he believed was right, even if it meant going against the tide. He was unyielding in adversity, unflinching in the face of danger, and steadfast in his convictions. Alexander Nevsky, a warrior prince not just remembered for his victories, but for an honor code that has stood the test of time.